up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's a rookie from Tennessee. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Shuck now to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. To throw now, Shuck. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards to pick up there and also a first down.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Nick Bonito collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Bears.
Now Shuck. Checks this down to Sampson. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 for the 21.
A 6-yard
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, Sampson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Shuck. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Brian Thomas, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, some strong running. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
Go, red on red. Hey, tomato.
Here's Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Hey, 13, look. 11, at 11. Silver.
Now Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 40.
Lawrence will throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, let's go. Think right open. Hey, Ginger, time. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That one into the hands of Flowers. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Think right. Hey, kill. Hey, I'm going. 11. Hey, kill. 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They got 29 yards that time. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. But to throw again is Lawrence. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Ladd McConkey, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun here, Shuck. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was so vital in their wild card win a week ago. 8 catches in that game. This is his first one in this affair.
46-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. He'll swing this out to Sampson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here, they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And his throw here's incomplete.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
11. Hey, I'm gone. Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Done. Dirty left. Tilt.
Now Lawrence. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 11 yards there, and a Lion 1st down. Now Lawrence changing the play.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. At the Bears' 27-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. After getting stepped on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2. Makes it 3rd down and 10.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. He'll try and do this himself. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. 4th down. Here's Lawrence. He'll try to do it himself. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Trevor Lawrence, 14 yards. And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
A gain of 6. That's good for the Bears. First down. It's a gain of 6. And the Bears first down.
To throw is Shuck. That'll be complete to Sampson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 2nd and 5.
At the 24-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And a short gain here down to the 22. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Lawrence. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot from late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Bears 13.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
Well, I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
Take right open. Hey, go, go. Go, go. Let's go. Hey, Soko. Hey, smash. Hurt. 13. Hey, kill.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line.
11.
That's good. For the Lions.
30
First
left.
down.
Again, it's Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. There he goes, right side. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and it's shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little.
Yards on the play. And the Lions, first down.
Let's go.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
And they work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Second and 6. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And complete right side to Cook. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So offside's the call, and they understandably declined it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Chip. 30 left. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Zay Flowers from 4 yards out. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
354. Go.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll get this into the hands of Sampson. Down the sideline he goes. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Dylan Sampson, 60 yards. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now.
Here's Cook again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Take right open. 11, Agate. Great. 13, Luke. Hey, kill. 11, Agate.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Tomato.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go. Sink right. Go. Check smash.
Give to Cook out of the gun. Touchdown, Detroit. James Cook, 39 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Bears 26.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Shuck here on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Shuck. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Bears.
From the shotgun, it's Shock. And that is taken in by Njoku. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
The 7-yard line.
Now Shock. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Shock to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked threat. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Lawrence will throw. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
It's a gain of 30.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. 1st and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on 1st down, there was no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turn the ball over.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Shock. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Nick Bonito picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Shock now to throw. Complete to Bryant. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 4.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 3rd and 9 here. To throw now, Shuck. He'll try and do this himself. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That's good for the Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Going quickly here to Thomas. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 69 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Working out of the gun here, Shuck.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throw right side, Wilson. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on first down. Sampson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. They start the drive with Cook. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run it again with Cook. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. Now Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship, and do you think that the printing press is